tomorrow. What'd you learn from yesterday? Got a hard pill to swallow, and you take it out on me. In desperation, in jealousy, and you're too blind to say you misplaced blame. The finger points at me again. A feigned agenda you hide away. Project hypocrisy and bank on my naivety. I throw you away. Like me every step of the way. I throw you away. I feel a struggle again. And the seeds you squander, you never plant in the ground. Anywhere you wander, well, I guess you're found. Is it hard to keep the story straight between us now? I throw you away. Like me every step of the way. I throw you away. I feel a struggle again. And I, a failure to see both sides of a sickly secret. Like me every step of the way. I throw you away. I feel I'm coming strong. Like me every step of the way. Determined to say the end.
Good morning. It's time for another sketch. Oh my gosh. Something really bad is happening right now, and I'm looking for somebody to blame. So, so I'm gonna blame Devin because it's snowing, and I don't think we had snow in the forecast. I don't know where my phone went. It's down here somewhere. There it is. I'm gonna see if there's any information about snow. I noticed it as we were getting set up here. It was deeply. It's still not slated to snow here at all, and it's happening. It's happening right now, and I was supposed to mow today. We'll see if that is even a minute possibility. So, yeah. Yeah, we weren't supposed to get any snow at all, so I really wasn't worried about it. We started some yard work yesterday, and then I did a ton of housework over the weekend. And, yeah, it's just crazy. So, hopefully that goes away before I have to mow tonight. Anyway, in much better news, we've got a new song on our playlist. It's literally One Thing by Gentle Hen, and since we have the privilege to use it, um, we're gonna do that. So, give me 1 second here. My laptop is being cranky. It's telling me that it's being slowed by tons of stuff. But we're gonna play this song. I believe it's one we've already heard because this is from an upcoming live album. This is the only one they've dropped so far. It's called Rock and Roll Camper. So we'll cue that up, and then we'll get the regular rotation going as we get the drawing started. Good morning, Ninja Popsicle. Good morning, Chad and Devin, the Snowbringer. So sad. Bringing snow. People are getting snow. I see your screen name says Snowbringer. Harbinger of white flaky doom. So blame. I'm teasing. Nah, you did just report it. Get that pencil sharpened a little bit. Woo! News Prime subscription. Look at that, 3 months subscription. You're the leader. Today's should be a female figure for the sketch. Yeah, now you're the furthest. Ooh, it's snowing worse. It's actually snowing worse now that I look. Um, no, but I will forgive you and we will blame someone else. Create a name and we'll blame that person. I typically lean on the fake person, Jimmy or Debbie, um, for whom I'm blaming. Dang it, Jimmy. Also, news. I'm gonna skip over lunch today. I just got too much to do. Damn it, Debbie. The reason Debbie's a fake name that, or a fake person's name that I like to use is because it's sort of a recurring joke, not like frequently, but a recurring joke on Boy Meets World, and that was one of my favorite shows growing up. Um, so, whenever they needed to reference someone who didn't exist, they'd talk about Debbie. It has been cold. It started getting cold yesterday. I kind of knew we were gonna get snow. I don't want to say knew it, but I predicted we'd have at least one more good snow before the summer. And that was based on loose data of what's happened in the last few years. It just tends towards snow around this time in April. For better or for worse.
Thanks so much for coming out tonight, everybody. Really appreciate it.
That's Gentle Hen. I don't think we have that song, Rock and Roll Camper. It might actually be new. That's also the name of the live album that they're dropping. So that's fun. Thanks to Henning Ollenbush and all the other members of Gentle Hen for making it possible for us to play that sweet new track.
Well, I know that you're depressed and you're trying your best. And I know that life can be hard on a person. But don't give up, 'cause I know somehow things will get better than they feel
Over the coffee there.
right now. Cause this isn't forever, nothing lasts forever. This is not forever, it's not forever. This is not forever, nothing lasts forever. This is not forever, it's not forever. This is not forever, nothing lasts forever. This is not forever, it's not forever. This is not forever, nothing lasts forever. This is not forever, it's not forever.
Hey, Valerian, how's it going? How are you doing today?
If you could teach me how to suffer, I'd never leave you for another. I'll help you clean your plate. We could repeat our best mistakes. Remember when I said that I didn't really mean it? You turned away, you turned away. I'll help you clean your plate. We could repeat our best mistakes. And now who wins? Now who's the sucker? I've watched my lines.
Today we do have a female figure. Are you repeating something I said this morning?
I'm obviously not done yet. Why don't I feel things like you do? Why don't you think that my words are true? I heard a whisper, a silence will stutter, slight hesitation. Will you be my lover? If we could just trick each other, I'd never leave you for another. You'll think I'm perfect and I'll think it too. We'll fool the world and I love you true. And now who wins? Now who's the sucker? I've watched
Ah, well, good for you. I am repeatable. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with this, which is probably another one of my daily quotes. Things are alright. It's unfortunately like snowing a lot here. You missed my big snow announcement. Uh, great. And then um, did a bunch of housework this weekend. It was good to get it done. I don't know if I actually needed all the help that I had on it. But, whatever. Come down to Portugal. I've heard you guys got flurries a while back in Sioux Falls. I don't know if I want to move to Portugal. Nothing against it. I don't think I'm equipped to be a part of the culture. You can speak English? Is it pretty common that people speak English? I thought maybe you were a special case. Is case the right word? I love good food. I love seafood. The best part of my weekend was Friday. My wife went off on her girls' weekend. I bought a new video game. Picked up some stuff from the pet store that we like to shop at. And then got myself Red Lobster for dinner and had some sangria and some beer. And, yeah, had a pretty damn good night. See ya, Ninja. It was nice having you here this morning. Thank you so much. Just inventing weird stuff with the hair today, I guess. I thought I'd see what all the hubbub was about, right? I haven't been involved with with Digimon in like 25 years. Maybe not quite that long. 20 years. And the second set of Digidestin were my favorite. But I've been hearing all this, huge positivity about Cyber Sleuth, and you get the complete edition over on Switch, and it's only $30. So I picked it up. I like it. it's basically Final Fantasy with Pokemon in it, which is cool when it comes down to like the mechanics. However, the thing that I'm noticing is the distinct difference between Pokemon and Digimon, at least right now, is Digimon's a really horny game. I don't know how else to frame that. Every character is literally like falling out of their clothes, and a lot of the dialogue is just like, "Excuse me? I thought I was here for fun monsters. Apparently, I'm here to be a very excited teenager." So I don't know. I have fun with it, but I've never been. I wasn't prepared for that. Like I've been playing The Witcher, and I'm prepared for that. Beefcake. I was sending pictures of like, because the game has awesome anime cutscenes. Because I love that when you're gonna do like a anime style with your characters, just do the cutscenes as an actual anime. So I was really excited for that. So I was sending my friend Travis screenshots of it. I'm like, this game is like all cheesecake. It's Digimon. There's a lot of cheesecake in games. Um, I think it's just used in times where it's not necessary. Which I realize the term literally means unnecessary. But like like I thought I was imagining like the Digidestin and stuff. Yeah, I think that they're definitely trying to age the games of their audience because the playable characters are all older. They're like in their upper teens, and yeah. And I'm not saying that it makes the game unplayable or that I'm entirely distraught over it. I just it's that barrier of expectations where it's like, whoa, I have not been in this franchise forever. I do gotta say, I like the mechanism through with which you actually get the Digimon. It's very interesting. Like, everyone with the Digivice is actively, consistently always scanning new Digimon. When you've scanned enough of the same one, you have the data necessary to go, like, create one in your Digilab, which is cool. So you have the option of, like, I can have all these low-level ones that I have to actively work towards digivolving. Or I can just, like, I'm just going to use Greymon. I can encounter a bunch of Greymon and then just go make a Greymon and, like, screw the whole Agumon situation. Which is kind of cool. I like the second set of Digidestin more, so I'm using right now I've got a Gatomon. I'm trying to get a Vmon. I forgot that Gatomon is champion form, so it took me a while to get it there. And there's a lot I've never heard of. I do just want like a Devimon, a Demi-Devimon even. That'd be fun. And an Impmon, that'd be fun too. I guess one of the last times I was involved, it was when Digimon World 4 came out and like X Evolution was the thing. And Dorumon still seems to be everywhere, so he must have actually gotten pretty popular. Actually, I want to change this. Is Toy Agumon still a thing? Because I want that. And I want a Puppetmon. He's definitely one of my favorites. And Edamon and Metal Edamon. There. Built a team. I do like the team situation. You have 3 active because it's more of a JRPG than Pokemon. So you have 3 in your party and your character's technically giving commands just like Pokemon, but then you have so much like energy, and you can kind of like the X-Wing tabletops game. You have so much energy to spend, and you can fill your party with that many energy of Digimon. So like each Digimon has XYZ energy cost, and you can gain more energy, more total energy throughout the game. So you can have Digimon in reserve, and they level up too, and you can actively swap from your reserve anytime outside of battle for your active party, and then you have to go back to your lab to like swap to the ones that aren't in your reserve or active party. So you can have like a ton of little ones, or like a handful of bigger ones. No, I'm playing it on Switch. I think it's on Switch and like PlayStation and stuff. I love the Switch, man. It's definitely one of my favorite consoles. It enticed me a lot more than the Wii and the Wii U, so I bought one. My first Nintendo home console since the N64. Granted, it's mobile. Hey Sean, how's it going? Oh, I picked up Cyber Sleuth over the weekend. We're talking about that.
Melbourne, so far away from the rest of the world, but the rest of the world still comes to you. With wombats, kookaburras,
And I was saying I've been separate from like the storytelling of Digimon since the second set of Digidestin. Because much like a lot of us original viewers, I was fed up with season 3 and didn't follow through. And the last time I was involved in the video games was Digimon World 4, back when the X Evolution and Dorumon were brand new. And so there's a lot of new stuff for me. But I was saying, the thing that took me off guard is how cheesecakey the video game is, and how the way I described it when we started talking about it was it's the horniest game that I didn't expect to be horny. Like, you work, if you're playing the Cyber Sleuth plot, because there's 2 plots in the complete edition. If you're playing the Cyber Sleuth plot, you get hired by a detective agency, and the lead detective, Kyoko, I think is her name, is like, her shirt is unbuttoned down to her belly button, and it's just like everything's out, and she's pouring out of her clothes constantly. And then another character who's dressed in a very similar fashion at a hospital is where I met her. I can't remember her name. Mentions that she thought I had a boy in there or a girl, but if I had a boyfriend, she'd be okay with me having 14 boyfriends in there and doing whatever we wanted. I was like, wow, I didn't realize Digimon was going there. So, yeah. Because with the 2 plots, I figured I'd play a boy on one plot and a girl on the other plot. On the sleuth plot, I'm doing a female character, and I figure on the hacker plot, which is the other one, I'll do a male character. And, yeah.
I'm a fighter and a lover, and I fight because I love her, and we love to fight. Let you win this one for now. I'm laying down, turning out, turning.
But I was complimenting the, since you bought the game, Sean, I was complimenting the capture system, if you will. Because with your Digivice, every time you encounter a new Digimon, you scan them. Even old Digimon, you scan it kind of feels like when they made new features, they just made new menus for each feature as they rolled out. Which is my best guess for what's going on. From all the people walking in and out of my life. Alright, let's ink this thing. Hey, you're describing my lifestyle now, Valerian. I feel attacked. Let's move this up a little bit so I can get my ink under there. I just saw your stuff, Chad. Yeah, not that you would know about that. Till we belong again. That word between coding and construction. I don't know. A mistake? Yeah. Thanks, I'll be here all day. Metaphor. Welcome to my chat where the rules are whatever Devin says they are. I don't know where this chat's going anymore. It's Monday. Everyone's reacting to what's happened. The weekend is over. Oh, Devin, giant update just for you. The snow has officially stopped for now. We still have a total of none in the forecast, so maybe that's all we're gonna get. I mean, the water in this town's hard as a rock, so maybe it was just somebody in the neighborhood shaking their head. As much as I like my new haircut, my hair's already dry, like dead and dying dry again. Even the little spots on the sides. I haven't shaved it yet. I shaved it once since I got it, but like, I just shouldn't shower. Right, never shower if you never leave. That's the 200 IQ move right there. Except Catherine has no fear of telling me if I stink. Aw, man. That's why I gotta do curbside pickup. There's no need to shower if you do curbside. Welcome to my Stay Dirty Life Hacks channel, where I draw something while we discuss how to never go outside again. And in the same vein, never ever bathe again. They want you to buy gasoline for your lawnmower, right? So here's another never go outside again life hack. Buy 5-6 times the gasoline you might need, and then just pour all that gasoline on the lawn. I'm pretty sure it'll get rid of the grass. You don't have to mow it anymore. And then go back inside. And then get used to get used to passing the buck. If you have to see other people and someone goes, "What's that smell?" You immediately tell them that it's them. Don't give them a chance to assume it's you. Just pass that buck as fast as you can. As fast as you could pass it, man. Or if you're willing to go even even faster. The moment you see someone, you take a whiff, go, you stink. And it takes all the all the smell off of you. I haven't found a good way with this system to keep friends. I just want you all to know. The sacrifices must be made. It'll all be in my my self-help book that'll be coming out at the end of the year. The only product in any store that you can truly follow your nose to, because it will smell like life is going to smell. For all of those of you who are going to follow the Stay Dirty routine. Poke. Is this Facebook from 2009? I don't know what's going on here. I just made something. Welcome to my daily stream. I'm just gonna make something. Pokemon. Pokemon. I always see those artists like, hey, I'm gonna draw all the Pokemon now. And part of me is like, man, I could do that. That gives you, if you do one a day, that gives you a good almost 3 years of content. Not to mention, if you're like, alright, we're doing Vivillon, and we're gonna do all the forms, one per day. Heck, all the different Arbok. Boy howdy. The Rotoms. And the male and female gender differences.
And when we're on the road, whoa, and I call you late, whoa, or any rep, 'cause I'll put some away, and you say, promise me you'll be safe. And when we're coming home, my darling, I cannot wait. Ain't nothing that can wipe out this grin as I feel the wind accelerate.
Well, there's like Arbok's not in Sword and Shield. So I think there's 7 different Arboks all by itself. So look at all the days of content there.
Hold my tongue, 'cause you always catch my line.
2 Gastrodons, 2 Indeedees. Something Vivillons. It's an intense amount of content. If you're gonna go that whole like variant route.
'Cause the bar's always closed, and the party's always dry, and the dirt that I have smoked, taking years off my life, and there's nowhere it's quiet, as warm as where you lie. It's a little warm sometimes, but there's nowhere as warm tonight.
How many of you knew that Arbok was the first with variant forms? That's fair. The design of the like spooky face on its Cobra hood changes in every region that you find it. It's a pretty subtle difference, but it's cool. I want to believe the hood patterns changes were intentional, but a little bit of me wonders if when it started, they drew it wrong and they're like, wait, don't redraw it. just use it, and we'll say it changes every region, and draw it differently every time. I think that saying there's too many Pokemon is definitely a valid opinion. However, I think that it flies in the face of the like entire intent behind the franchise right now. Is there can never be enough and will never be enough Pokemon. especially with the concept that some people are afraid of, which is if we don't let them all into each game, then there will be like legacy Pokemon you don't see for a long freaking time that only someone who played 10 years ago can have. There's already some things like that. They're just not whole unique Pokemon. There's like specific Pikachus and stuff that are trapped in old games. You cannot trade them forward under any circumstance. Then they began doing it in second generation. And possibly the worst culprit of this is just that is all of 5th gen. I don't know if Sean's still here to argue or back me up. Well, I kind of thought Sean would tell me I'm wrong. Oh, well, and here's the thing. I think a lot of things you're saying are absolutely valid. I'm not beyond critiquing things I really like. I'm not so far gone that I'm gonna play apologetics with it. That's fair. I think I'm gonna smear something here. I worked myself into a corner. Yeah, I'm trying to like stop using words like crazy. I'd say bananas. And I've heard a lot of comments from the like accessible community and individuals with disabilities community saying that we should probably drop the word lame at some point. It's difficult for me. That one, it's just been such an ingrained part of my vocabulary, but I think they might be right. I agree with you on that. We do need some insults. I don't know. Bananas might deserve the insult, Evan. Well, I think we can, now that I'm thinking about it, Valerian, we can turn to all of our beloved children's media for some of the best insults ever, especially some of the older stuff. Um, in the case of the things that I really like, The Adventures of Pete and Pete, one of the best insults is blowhole. And I think that's good and powerful. Bonkers is a cartoon character, right? Blowhole. Try using that one. It is an innuendo, but it's also an insult. Dish rag, I've heard. Back when I was watching iCarly. Oh boy. How much myself do I want to talk about? In true Pete and Pete fashion, bite my scab, you blowhole. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's just weird that like in college I had this huge like Nickelodeon thing where I'm like, oh my god, there's a new episode of iCarly. Time to order pizza. Watch that. Drink a bunch of chocolate milk. That's a great question, Evan. Why is a word bad? I think this comes back to that conversation I like to have about harm and benefit. You're such a Dogecoin. If a word is harmful, perhaps we should abandon it. Good and bad is it's just so deeply connotative of like that's a good question. I think a lot of it comes from purity culture. When it comes to like shit and poop. I know in the case of piss and pee, piss is considered to be the earlier form of the word because it's onomatopoetic and sounds like what you're doing. But yeah, I would say it's related to purity culture when you come down to like crassness and vulgarity and stuff like that. because there's a judgment given to those who use particular language, you know? And once again, it falls in that realm of good and bad. It's not necessarily harming anyone. I beg you, abandon good and bad. I mean, I think you can still use them in certain situations, right? Like, that tastes bad. I'm having a really good day. Stuff like that. But, like, when we're thinking about something that... I still think when we're thinking about how we use words or how culture works or how we behave, we should really think about harm and benefit, or good and bad. Oh, I did smudge. I knew I was gonna do it. Let's lick my hand and get that off of there. Latest sketches. I haven't uploaded anything since Friday. That's not wrong. It is absolutely the intention.
Sweat for it to make it mean anything. Work for it if it's your dream. And when it falls apart and you're back to the start, pick yourself up and keep working on. Sweat, sweat, sweat for it. Work, 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 work for it. Keep your head up and don't you ever quit. Sweat, sweat.
And that's, yeah, I think that's absolutely true. What you're saying there, Valerian.
Sweat for it to make it mean anything. Work for it if it's your dream. And when it falls apart and you're back to the start, pick yourself up and keep working on. Sweat, sweat, sweat for it. Work, work, work for it. Keep your head up and don't you ever quit. Sweat, sweat, sweat for it. Keep your head up and don't you ever quit.
Me too.
I got sugar beets, you want strawberry field. I got sugar beets, you want strawberry field. Though his field may be brighter, a swim of rose are sweeter. Though his field
Alright, well,
may
that's
be
done.
brighter,
Sugar beets.
a swim of rose are sweeter. Pick this field.
Did I sound happy about it? Guess what? I'm not gonna color this one today. It's It's made an executive decision. It's been a while since I've left one black and white. I think it's going to be nice to do that. Something that turned out pretty cool. I don't exactly know what I was getting at with it. I've definitely got thoughts about it. Let's get a little name on there. I started pretty cool. What do you think? Give me your thoughts as I wrap up the stream today, because I want to remind you all there is no over lunch today. Unfortunately, we're gonna skip it. I just gotta get caught up on a few things before we can do anything like that. So we'll do over lunch tomorrow, and I should be able to start streaming some of the animation stuff tomorrow. So we'll see what we can pull off this week. It's been a good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the chat. We talked about some. We always end up getting a little deeper than I anticipate, and I think that's typically my fault because those things are on my mind all the time. And yeah. If you're my supporter on Twitch or Patreon, thank you so much. I didn't get a Patreon post up last weekend, so I'll do my best to correct that and get that done this week. I will be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Time. Right now we're going to raid Buttery Smooth just because he makes everyone's day better. So let's go do that. And when you get there, say hi. Don't just bounce. Say hi. Use one of our sweet emotes. And we'll be back tomorrow with another awesome stream. See y'all later.